Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how I solved a problem that has been giving me a hard time for years now, and that is how the hell do you clean a glycol system that's always connected? Answer is quick releases. So one thing that's always bothered me about my glycol system is that this is permanently attached to the glycol system. Well, not anymore because I cut it off, but it's really hard to clean. So I went on a very long search for these. These are just quick releases. I actually saw these on Short Circuited Brewer YouTube. And they're just quick releases and they seal when you pull them apart. It took me for friggin' ever to find these, but I finally found them on Delta's website. And that's who makes that fermenter as well. So obviously I should have looked there first, but you know. So I'm going to re-hose all of my glycol with reinforced PVC. That's another thing I didn't like, is that I had to use these to prevent bending, and you can see back there that that is bent, and you don't want to blow out your motor because you are running a hose that is kinked. So basically, I have this brew jacket thing I'm gonna put them on, and I have the Delta fermenter I'm gonna put them on. This is 5 feet, and by that I mean it's 10 foot, but I'm cutting it down to 5 foot. You always need your clamps. I actually advise against using the butterfly clamps for these. They just don't go on as tightly as the kind you have to screw on, and you don't want glycol just flinging itself everywhere. Just realized I need 2 more. Oh well, we're gonna do the Delta today. Sometimes I'm very stupid, but I actually ordered the right amount of hose somehow. So for the Delta, I actually need 2 short pieces as well to hook onto the steel barbs in there. I'm gonna do them real short. Let's see if this will work. As I mentioned before, the reason that I'm changing this all out is that it is super hard to clean this lid and the glycol coil that goes in there. Also, if you actually do what you see I had done here, the odds of you crimping one of your hoses and potentially burning out your glycol system is somewhat high. It is definitely not 0. And I've definitely come home and heard my glycol system making terrible noises, and it's all because of a kinked line. So be careful with your lines. This is the spot where you really don't want to use a butterfly hose clamp. I actually replaced this one right after I hooked up the glycol because it kind of went everywhere. Alright, so now these clip on very nicely. And now I just gotta attach it to the actual glycol. And what I'm gonna do is thread on behind my table. To make my life easier. What you would be able to see if my body wasn't in the way is you attach these with hose clamps the exact same way you attach everything else in this system, and it's relatively simple. You just got to make sure it's on tight so you don't lose any glycol. Ta-da! And now these go like so. Ta-da! And you see what's not happening is bending. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped out some of you. It took me months to find those quick releases, like ordered some on Amazon, sent them back, ordered more, sent them back. Just finally came to my senses and looked at an actual brewing site. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. And I want to thank my newest Patreon member, Lance Criswell. Thanks so much for your support.